And Cuzzo, you the only one in the room that's married right now. How's that?
Oh, man.
Well, how's
It's all
that?
about. Oh man, it's a little different and it's a little challenging sometimes though. But I don't know. I feel like it keep me balanced. Like you know what I mean. I think it keeps me from making stupid decisions along with my peers, you know what I mean? Because I got somebody to go home to and I got somebody as far as to stay on my ass when I'm even thinking about, like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, I like it, but at the same time, I don't like it.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. What's the part that is like, this part is amazing, but this part,
I don't know. I like as far as your freedom,
okay.
Right? As far as for me being incarcerated for so long, and it's like when I get ready to spin off, or like just the attitude that come with it. Like if I'm a biker, you feel me? I love motorcycles. I'm a motorcycle enthusiast. I ride them. I live for them. Like you know what I mean? And it's like every time I hop on that bike, it's a problem. Even though that she know I'm coming home, but it's like you know what I mean? It's like the fight that I get with certain stuff, and it's like, damn, I done been incarcerated since I was damn near 18. You know what I mean? Like, let me get out and let my dreads hang in the wind.
Them ain't dreads, them wigs. Them wigs.
Do you take that as like her nagging, or do you take that as like, damn, bro, I really got somebody that love me, like that you love me so fucking much that you just tripping every time I leave, and it ain't about you doing nothing, it ain't about you going back to jail. It's about like I want you to make it back home.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, she had to deal with you in jail, right?
You know, yeah, she did.
She did time with you.
She did. She definitely did time with me, for sure. But I take it as nagging. Right. Yeah, right. Because she show love in a different way, and I definitely show love. Like, you know what I mean?
So let's talk about that. You learning how to show love in a way that she needs you to.
Yeah, that's definitely different, right? Because like when I grew up, I wasn't used to like the hugged on and always kissing and hold my hands.
Oh, you was a rough nigga, like.
Yeah, I'm a rough neck, boy. Like you know what I mean? So it's like with her, like she was raised as far as where her mother always nurtured her father always so. Yeah, like so she always want to be hugged on and kissed on, and
cause she
like,
a woman.
Yeah, and yeah, right.
She want her nigga to love her.
So it's
appreciate her and fuck with her.
It's on 100. It's on 100 though. So when we walk and I'm big, I get hot. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like an old school Chevy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So we walking. She want to wrap on like, baby, just give me a little space. I'm hot. Let me air out. Like, you know what I mean? But she want to hold on to me and to hold hands when we on the couch and. Like, I'm not used to, like, let me feed you, and no, I can feed myself, you know what I mean? So it's just, but it's like I have to give her that love back just to show her that I love her. So, you know what I mean? So the feet rub, and come on, baby, let me take you here. Let me go sit at your nagging ass people house. Like, you know what I mean? Not her parents or nothing like that, but she got some other people that's like, you know what I mean? Right. So let me go sit over here and, like, just deal with this shit, though, just so I can, like, you know what I mean, show you that I love you and that I'm here for you. You know what I mean? So.
Gestures.
Yeah, right.
And so how important is that though? It's like you could choose to do what you want to do and be like, hey, that's just not me. But at some point you realize, like, in order to make this work, I got to learn how to compromise to give you what you want so I can get what I want.
No, definitely, for sure. How important that is?
Yeah.
It's very important because that shows her that I'm willing to meet her 50-50. You know what I mean? It's not a 70-30 relationship. So even though that she nag and she trip, like I still make sure it's a point to where she don't go to sleep without me. Unless I'm out of town as far as to where I can't get back. Like, you know what I mean? Other than that though, like if I'm in town, like I make sure like I show up at home. And no matter if we mad at each other or not though, I'm still gonna come get in the bed next to you. So just turn your back to me. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you feel me? But I'm gonna make sure that I'm near. Like, you know what I mean?
It means everything.
Right. So
with her being an important part of your life that's keeping you grounded, keeping you motivated, would you encourage more black men to get married?
I say that's on you, bro. You know what I mean? Like just due to the fact that a lot of people can't like get out of their comfort zone. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like I can't encourage him to get married or her to get married though, and it's like she might be comfortable as far as doing what she's doing, right? But then it's like once you get married now, it's like you don't just worry about self, you gotta worry about us. Like, you know what I mean? For real. Like, you gotta make sure that you keep a certain amount of money as far as to make sure that the mortgage is paid. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta be able to, okay, we got a gardener, we got this. It's hella shit that we doing together.
But
like,
what you say about people that's in a regular relationship that still take them same responsibilities though?
Yeah, shit. But I don't think it's as serious though, because you always got that chance as far as just to be like, fuck it.
But what if you got a kid with him?
Yeah, that I don't have any kids, so I can't really speak on that.
You know, talking to the wrong person.
Yeah, definitely you are. that definitely
so
you are.
if you had to say like 3 things that it kind of require that you need to be able to have a successful marriage, what would you say that is?
So you definitely got to have an open mind, right? You got to definitely have patience, right? And you got to definitely be willing to bend. You know what I mean? For sure. And and one more thing, right? You got to be able to communicate. That's the biggest thing.
That's to have a successful relationship too. I agree with that.
Yeah, for sure. You got to be able to communicate. If you can't communicate, that shit's it's a sinking ship. For sure it is.
But at the end of the day, nigga, when you got a passion, the money will come. You know what I'm saying? It don't always come when you want it to, but it'll come.
No, for sure.
So that shit's saucy, man. Doing what you want to do in life. For real. Nigga really got out, really didn't get a job. Nigga really did his own shit. You quit the job, nigga, and came in and did your shit.
And they would support my family and like just live off of actually one job. Nigga ain't selling no dope. Nigga ain't ain't out here robbing nobody.
Nigga,
ain't doing nothing, bro.
That's the crazy part. Cause it's like, bro, nigga wasn't no barber. I wasn't supposed to be no barber. Right, nigga, I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to be, but the show wasn't no barber.
For sure, I was supposed to be there with a life sentence.
Yeah, my mom.
For real, like no bullshit.
No, my mom. Hey, bro, let's get back to work, bro. We doing hella shit. Bro. Niggas inside the shop, bro.
We in the back of a Maybach.
Oh, my mama, bro. Hey, we gotta go, bro.
For sure, man. Success.
June, you think about getting married? Cause you sound like you got all the answers.
Yeah, he said when he's 40.
He sound like he want to be married without being married.
Yeah, it sound like he got all the answers.
I don't know why that makes sense. I want to get married one day.
When you 40, right?
Like
'Cause
41.
we got that bet. Don't forget about that bet.
Like 41. I want to get married.
You said 40.
41, I said.
Why?
So is that 3
41?
years from now?
Why 41? It's close. It takes time to build that relationship, like you said. Like
What would you be looking for on your marriage?
Communication is everything. Like, if I need it's like for me, I need somebody who really understands me. Like I don't feel like a regular nigga. So with that being said, it's like your understanding gotta be different, or it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Are you able to do the things that you require? Because sometimes we require things, but we ain't got them down packed yet.
Yeah, I don't got a down pack, but I got a good drive system though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to reciprocate the same energy you give.
So you require a motherfucker to be trying. They gotta be on 1,000.
I ain't gonna lie to you. For me, that's the most attractive thing. Just to try. Like, you don't gotta agree with me. You could agree to disagree, but just try to understand me. Like, to think that you just gonna take it, like I say something, you just wanna fight me with everything I say. That ain't somebody who's understanding. To me, that's an immature mind frame. Like, being mature is like you can sit back and you can listen to me and then say something. Not trying to talk over me. Like, I'm learning these things as I go. So, like, my business mind, I try to take my business mind to a relationship, because I'm not gonna say I got the best business mind, but I definitely got a good one. And I feel like if I take that same thing to a relationship, I feel like that's how you get a dope ass relationship that can turn into a marriage.
I think you said something really important. You said you learning as you go. And I think for a lot of us in our community, in the Black community, we do have to realize that a lot of us are still just in the learning process. Yeah. Like me too, I grew up in a single parent household. So of course, when you're trying to be in a relationship, you don't have all the tools that you need to have a successful relationship. You have these preconceived notions that you think this is how it should be, or this is what you want. And sometimes you don't even know what you require as a person yet. You know what you like this person, but you can like multiple people because it's just something you like. But until you learn what you require, I don't think you actually gonna be able to be in a marriage.
And that's why it takes time to learn that.
It does.
Because sometimes you might think you know what you want, and you might actually got that, but you don't know what to do with it. Sometimes you get what you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get what you need at the right time. If that makes sense.
Yeah, but something given at the right time, you got to be ready to receive it too.
100%.
Yeah, I think like what she talking about wants and requirements is hella different. Like a lot of people in relationships, they don't want no pushback. They don't want a motherfucker to be like, nah, that ain't cool, or don't do that. They don't want no person like that, but that's what you require. Like you need to be checked. Like you need somebody to tell you like, hey, you ain't cool right now.
Hey, and that right there, that's me for sure. Like you can't be no bend over backwards all day, every day. Like you gotta have that dog in you, know what I'm saying? Even as a woman. Like I don't want her to be a man, but I don't want you to just be a pushover.
Nah, that never worked.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when you rocking with somebody who's strong minded, who confident, who feel like a big dog, you know what I'm saying? All that shit different.
Outside of what you like, what do you feel like are requirements for you? Like, in order to be with me, this is what I require as a person.
Curiosity kills the cat over here. I'm curious.
Nah, I mean, you talking to me.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. Can you answer the question again?
The question was, what are your requirements? When you start talking to somebody or you like somebody, this is what I require as a person. This will make me feel loved. This will make me feel heard. This will make me feel understood. This is the way that you have to handle me in order for us to be together.
I mean, it's like I just said though, like far as I understand it, because everybody don't have that, and a lot of that shit is depend on how, you know, you got to make that shit make sense to yourself. Like for me, understanding me is understanding. Like to be with certain niggas, you gotta understand what motivates a man. And to me, like once you find out a man's motivation, then you almost know how to deal with him. Because some niggas are money motivated, some people want to keep trying to be successful and keep conquering, keep doing certain shit. So that person needs a special woman. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not any woman that could be with a man like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I get up and go every day and I don't have no pause, like you gotta know how to rock with me. Which means you then got to book the date. Like, nigga, I know you off this day, we going here. Like, that's fucked up, but it's like dealing with me, you kind of got to rock like that.